We're back.
I'm not back, I'm Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
He's starting already, but that's okay. We'll let him. So we're reacting blind to a new Mick Mars song that was dropped just today. It's called Ain't Going Back, and we are so on board to support Mick Mars for what those other boys have done to him and the treatment he's gotten over the years from that crew. Long live Mick Mars.
Oh, this is it. It says the other side.
Yeah, that's the name, probably the name of the album.
Sorry, I put my hand in front of the camera, but I do it every time.
You do.
But I wanted to pause because I just say that I love the lyrics of I made a deal with the devil, but God bless my soul. So he wouldn't take it back completely.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, to me, he's always been the one constant. He was there at the very beginning. And, you know, Nicky's always been... it's always been said that Nicky was the band creator, but actually it was Robert Allen Deal who had an ad in the paper who was looking for a band. And Robert Allen Deal happens to be Mick Mars's real name. So, you know, I mean, I was an avid Nikki Sixx fan for years. From the time I was 13 years old when I heard Girls, Girls, Girls for the first time on cassette. Wild Side was my song. I still love that song. I still love a lot of their music. I've seen him a couple of times in concert. Experiences that will live with me forever. And it's just unfortunate that as they got older and more cynical, they're just not as much fun anymore. But I've so far I've really enjoyed the stuff that's come out of Mars, and I'm here for it.
Anytime for the Big Red Planet. Who do you think the ghosts in his mind's referring to?
I don't know.
It's interesting.
He's already been replaced. I'm going to remember wrong, but Johnny Five, I believe is his name. I have no idea where he's from, but it doesn't matter. I think Mick's actually gotten in touch with Karabi, who was the alternate singer for Crew for a while. When, they fired Vince. Oh, wait, no, he quit. No, he got fired. No, he quit. couldn't make up the frickin' mind. Yeah, they have a sordid story, but it really, it's just a bunch of spoiled, rotten babies. I mean, each time that I saw them in concert, Vince forgot half the words. And you don't notice it while you're in concert because you're singing along, right? So the crowd is just like, feeling the moment, and they remember the words. So you don't hear it until you go to YouTube the next day and you're looking for clips from your show, if you're not one of those that's holding your phone the whole time, which I don't do. But that's what you do, is you just go to YouTube the next day just to, to kind of save some of the clips and, to remember your show. And you're like, geez, like, you can barely hear half the words. Yeah, Vince, yeah, he hasn't remembered much for a long, long time.
Oh, his brains are a drug adult.
Yep.
A lot of the time.
Yep.
Well, allegedly.
Rob?
Don't do that, you daft apeth.
Okay.
I think you got a I don't know. How do you get back now? Because we're not a big screen.
Okay, so we pressed the, or sorry, I pressed the off button too fast. But I can't think of anything that I didn't say during the middle of the video that I thought, could be added to the end. Definitely, please go support Mick. I would love to see him just blow up and
I actually
put the others, in the dirt.
Yeah, but I think it's easily compares with stuff that he has been released and he's been a part of before.
Absolutely. I think it's better because it's the thing is like, I feel that because Crew hasn't really released anything of substance since Saints of Los Angeles, and that was 2008.
I think it was. Yeah.
I think, which is insane to me. Like, even like, a song here and there. Like they made a new one during that Netflix thing, but it seemed anemic, if you will.
Yeah.
And of course they toured, and so Tommy had his like contraption with the drums, which was epic. I won't take that away from him. It's fantastic. It's great. And he is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Nikki, there's rumors that he wasn't even playing, allegedly. But whatever.
Yes, these are only our opinions.
I think that Nikki is still a great showman. He is very much about engaging the crowd. The first time that I went to see him, I was still very much a fan. It was before he broke up 6 a.m. broke up. No one's to blame. And I felt that he was still one of my heroes. I mean, I have a tattoo that's a number 6 with an X in the middle because I looked up to him so much. When I first started listening to them at 13, there was no, actual like heavy metal magazines. It was just like your regular like I don't even remember. But it was just like, stuff with rock and roll and like some hair bands like Bon Jovi.
The heaviest thing was Kerrang.
We didn't have Kerrang. I love Kerrang now because now Kerrang is more like when my kids were of that age. It was the emo punk stuff. So a lot of My Chemical Romance. But nevertheless, like I had one of those flags, the black flags with the white print, and I had a couple of those Motley Crue ones. And there was something about Nicky that just drew me to him. And I later learned that he had been the one, going through the heroin addictions. And, I later had my own struggles with alcohol and recovered from that a couple of times. And I really found a lot of solace in the 6 a.m. music.
Well, we're both 10 years sober.
Both of us 10 years sober. And, I used to look forward to Nicky posting about it and, showing how proud he was that he was sober. So, yeah. But I kind of got disillusioned after, 6 a.m. went out onto the scene and started to tour, and then all of a sudden, I guess because they weren't successful enough, they disbanded. And James Michael, who was the singer, and DJ Ashba, who was playing guitar, got together on James Michael's podcast and didn't say what happened, but we kind of could tell what happened, I guess.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and I just felt so bad for James because James had been a producer in the background. He never really made it huge for himself. He had released an album like way back when he first came out to Hollywood, and just, had produced for people like Papa Roach and for Motley Crue quite a bit, actually. And he's just a sweetheart, and I think his voice is just so beautiful. And his podcast that he started it out with just like, talking to people like in the industry, and they were talking about a little bit of, like behind the scenes stuff, but he started to really talk about mental health too, and he talked about even the struggles that he was going through. And
is he still releasing that?
No, unfortunately he isn't. At the time I ended up writing him an email, and he responded, and I felt so so grateful for that, because to this day I still like really look up to him, and I find that he just wanted to be a rock star. He just wanted to go on stage and sing the songs that he'd written, and see the people like that. You hear that a lot from people, like they just want to hear see the fans singing the words that they wrote.
It was actually, well, I'm sure if I remember rightly, you said to me it was he's one of the many reasons that you actually wanted to start your own YouTube channel. In the past, you said that because of
I did think about that. Yes, he did make me think of that because of how comfortable he seemed, because he was talking with people who, they had things in common, and it was before everybody had a podcast, right? And so nowadays,
before COVID.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I?
No, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I think I've gone on a little bit. Basically, I'm super happy that Mick is out doing stuff. I mean, I saw a couple of interviews with him, and he's so happy, like giddy, and just, even though I know he's in excruciating amounts of pain, not unlike someone I know here very well who's,
hiding it very well.
Hiding it very well, actually, but that's what you get.
I have to.
Yeah, you don't have to, but it helps.
It
helps for you.
Even for myself, it helps.
Exactly.
That's what I'm meaning. I have
exactly. To. And that's the thing, is what I see in Mick when he is showing us how happy he is to be writing music and to be playing music. It just really, really warms my heart. And I hope he keeps it up as long as he can. And maybe we'll, react to another one that he just released today. Who knows?
You never know.
Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. Click all the things I'm supposed to ask you at the end of a video.
In the doobly-doos.
In the doobly-doo.
Is it the doobly-doos?
Sure. We can pretend like we're part of that whole thing.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use someone else's sign
No,
offs this
no
today.
sign-offs.
No, because
No, actually, yeah, let's do a neurodivergent. So we'll see you next time. Mwah!